meeting our wonderful creators. I am Amanda, and with me is a man that I kidnapped once, only once. I only kidnapped him once, fed him some Skyline, so it was a good kidnapping. Mr. Ren McKinzie. Hey, Ren, how's it going?
Good. How's it going?
Oh, not too bad. Staying busy. I've actually been utilizing this quarantine and the quitting of my job to a full potential, actually.
Oh, nice. That's good. That's the best way to use it.
Yeah, it's been quite interesting, and I'm not the only one who's been using it to my full potential. You have become quite popular on Facebook lately.
Yeah, it's given me so much time to draw online and do my online presence.
And it must have been really tough coming up with that name. What is it? Renderings with Ren? How did you ever come up with a name like that?
Oddly enough, I did not. I can't even take the credit. It was someone else. Before I was doing the renderings on my page, I'm in a bunch of different groups, and I would do the renderings on the other page in the group, and someone coined it renderings. And so I just added with Ren once I brought it to my page. So it's pretty clever. It's pretty clever. I like it, but it's absolutely not my idea.
That person should have trademarked that and be like, all right, Ren, give me the money now.
Exactly.
Hey, Cassie. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, so from what I'm seeing, it's become very popular. You do it only on Facebook, and right. I know you do it on Wednesdays. Do you do it any other day of the week?
Wednesdays and Fridays.
Fridays. I try
to do Wednesday and Friday. Yeah. I have been slacking a bit the past month or so because, as I told you, I've been packing and getting ready to move. So I will be picking back up now that most of the painting and the repairing and the preparing and all that stuff is done.
You can see how much that you're moving, right? You can see it in my face.
Yeah, you're so happy right now.
But you're moving away from me. You're going to Virginia.
But it's not
Look, I can find you moonshine here in Ohio. It's okay.
They've got great moonshine in Virginia, though.
I know, but I'm sure I can find you something that would work for you. You don't have to go there, man. No, I understand wanting to be closer to family, especially during trying times that we've all been going through in 2020. Yeah. By the way, watch out for birds, because I woke up this morning with a bird flying into my window, so I think that's the next thing that's happening.
Really? Oh, wow. The end times. Yeah.
It's over. But I know we don't get to talk much, but I do like I told you earlier, I do admit, watching your little thing with Victor Dandridge and Mike is probably one of the most hilarious things I have ever seen. And I love how no matter what you guys are doing, you're like, well, I'm with Ren and Mike. That's not social distancing. Why are you with them?
Yeah. Right. Yeah, we're super, super close, as you know, and it's an amazing rivalry and love that we have. So it just makes us better, and it makes us happy, you know, to dig on each other in all kinds of ways. So it's amazing.
Oh yeah. And when he says they're close, trust me, people, these guys are close. There was an incident at Gym City with a woman. I'm watching these three men's reaction. And the three of you, Amanda, do something. What am I supposed to do? Hide me. Get in the office. Just get in the office.
Yeah, we needed help.
It's just the funniest damn thing. Like if I see the three of you together, I go, well, there goes the show. It's over.
Yeah. Yeah. Something is gonna happen.
I'm pretty sure I could boost my ratings just by following you three with a camera and just turning it into Amanda stalks the boys.
You know, I tell you what, we have thought about, you know, when we were really on the road doing the shows a lot, it circulated between the three of us that we should have like a reality style taping of ourselves. But then reality hit, and we was like, no, our lives would be over. Like
be famous and rich.
we would be infamous and poor.
No, not what. No. I don't think you understand how Twitch and YouTube and what's that other one that everybody uses? Oh, TikTok. Yeah, TikTok was big in the old days, and you guys were doing all those shenanigans. Oh my god.
Man, we were crazy. We still are nuts, but we were crazy. Yeah, I mean the jokes and the stories and how we would talk about each other and, you know, have fun. Yeah.
Trust me, you guys have gotten me in on some of this stuff too. What was it? Last Gym City, when you're like, Mike never fills out this paper. You got to make sure that he does it. You guys sent me to his table, and I just I ripped him a new asshole right there, live in front of the entire crowd, and he's just like, okay, baby.
Yeah, he's good at waiting to the last minute. I'm like, make sure that guy fills out his paperwork.
What was it? I think I just walked up and went, listen here, you lazy asshole. Fill out this damn paper now. And he's just like, got it. There you go.
Yeah, that dude, his lazy meter is on extra high.
Yeah. But congratulations on renderings. I see it go up. I see lots of people, and I know also noticed that it actually generates a lot of revenue. I see a lot of people bidding on the stuff that you're working on while you're doing it live, which is most impressive because that's what a lot of the creators are working towards in today's day.
Yeah. It's super cool because on a smaller scale, I was drawing live before the shutdown and all that. So I had a small following for my artwork anyway. But
it's small anymore.
It's just so cool to be able to, you know, at least interact with people on the level that I'm used to and drawing and things like that. So it's just super cool, man.
And a lot of people have asked, you know, well, what platform? Why this platform? So why did you choose Facebook to be your platform versus people who've gone to Twitch or YouTube or any other platform?
Simply put, I have no idea how that other stuff works. Let's be 100% honest. I have absolutely no idea how technology works. Facebook says live, I hit the button, and then it asks me if I want to go live. I hit the button, and all of a sudden, poof, I'm on the internet. So I set the camera up and point it, and I go, and I don't understand any of the other stuff. So Mike has been trying to get me on TikTok and some other things. Some other people have tried to get me onto Twitch and things like that. I am extremely illiterate when it comes to technology.
You know, I totally get that. I really do. Anybody who's watching obviously realizes that this show is only on Twitch. And the reason being is because being affiliated with Twitch, one of the agreements is that all my live streams go to Twitch and they have to stay on Twitch solely for the first 24 hours. Then I can move them to my other platforms. But learning how Twitch works and stuff like that took a while to really learn, and how to get the website to look nice, how to do things like emotes. Once I got affiliated, I'm now working on badges. You know, there's a lot of little in little things. Let's just say little things. Big words, Amanda, don't mesh well. It's like this. But there's a bunch of little things that you have to learn this gig. to really get it up and rolling and really start to build that community. And
Right.
I think that you actually made the right choice because a lot of people, you already had a lot of followers on Facebook as either
Right.
friends or people who are following your art page. So when you make the post that you're doing your renderings, um, they all get that notification. So they know it's going to be on Facebook. They don't have to download another platform.
Right. Right. It's like I said, it's super
Easy.
easy. It's super easy. Yeah. And truthfully, I assume that each platform in their own way is just as easy if someone is used to that platform. You know what I mean? My son could probably teach me how to use the geez, what was the last one you said?
Twitch?
No, the TikTok.
TikTok? Okay, that's, I don't know anything about TikTok.
That's a young person's platform, in my opinion. You know, it's
We're still young, Ren.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're gonna go with that. But yeah, I mean,
gray hairs everywhere.
Right, all of this, you see it. So it's just our MySpace, right? And yeah, I'm dating myself, I suppose. I miss MySpace. I miss MySpace.
You know, MySpace was actually quite okay back in its day. I mean, I actually was looking for some old photos or something. I was like, I'm pretty sure I posted it on MySpace, and my account never got deleted. But a lot of the stuff that I had on it, because they've changed their format so much over the years, I'm like, I can't find this stuff anymore. Never mind.
Right.
Format. And you know, MySpace was the introduction really into this social media meeting with friends type platform. It really birthed Facebook and stuff like that. And then you see now Facebook's for us old people, and all the young people went, I'm gonna go over here to TikTok. You're gonna go what?
Yeah.
You're gonna
we've got a 30-second attention span, so we're gonna go over here.
Yeah.
we're gonna make dance videos, and you old people sit over there and talk politics.
We're gonna reenact something that we saw in Fortnite. All right, have fun.
Exactly. Absolutely.
But at the same point in time, I will have to say, yes, technology could be a burden, and yes, it has caused a lot of problems. But could you imagine going through what we're going through today, back in the 80s or even the early 90s?
Yeah. That people would have gone crazy. I mean, you
couldn't talk to anybody like this.
Right. I mean, we had a regular phone. like
you be sitting there going, brrr.
Yeah, like the buttons and the cord, you couldn't go into the living room. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah, and that you know, it's just one of the things that I think it's like you guys have no idea if something like this would have happened back then. You would have seen a bunch of people come out looking like Gollum from Lord of the Rings. Because there would have been no interactions whatsoever.
It would have been terrible. Absolutely.
So again, congratulations on renderings. Because I'm sure it gives you a little bit of relief, especially because I know how much you like going to the shows. I know, like me, you like to go see your friends, hang out, have some fun. So it looks like you've been having a lot of fun being able to do this.
Exactly. It's everything withstanding. You miss first your friends and the people that are out there. Basically in the trenches with you, right? Doing the convention circuit and hanging out and all that stuff, and then you kind of miss the traveling and seeing new places and experiencing new things. Victor and I would always try to pick a new restaurant in a new city that had a specialty, and of course, Mike he didn't care, he just wanted to eat. So
and steal people's bacon
and steal the bacon. And make an excuse for why it was right. That's the most important part. Like Mike would make an excuse why he was justified to steal your bacon. You know,
and that's not the only thing he stole, because he stole that win from you during the Gym City live cast.
Oh yeah,
he stole that win. He stole that win from you. Jesse had no idea what Jesse did up again.
Yeah, you know, he played the crowd. He knew what he was doing.
He played the boss, is what he did. He didn't play the crowd. No, the crowd was on your side. He played the boss. I know Jesse will vote for this one.
right. With his digital cheating.
Which, of course, guys, if you want to see it, it is up. It's on the Gym City Facebook page. It's here on the AGP Twitch page. It's over on the AGP YouTube channel, so you can definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun. There's 3 different parts. So, oh, hey, hi, bad phone. Who left you on? Bad host. Bad host. Let's fix that. My bad. Got to be careful with those noises because, like I said, I'll eventually get this edited up a little bit, put in an intro and outro, and then it goes over on YouTube about a week after it airs here on Twitch. So you got to be very careful because YouTube is real quick. I got hit with a copyright infringement on 9 videos on music that I got from a copy-free website.
Right. Wow. Yeah. All they need is a snippet that thing used. Like Facebook is the same way. If I play music in the background when I do my renderings with Ren, and it's off of YouTube, so it's copyright free, right? But if one of the songs uses a copyrighted piece, then the Facebook algorithm will catch it, and then they'll send me a message saying that, you know, part of my video might be muted, which is usually fine because, you know, if I get to a certain point, I don't talk that much.
Right.
But it kind of sucks if any part is muted, you know what I mean, of your video. So, you know,
yeah,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. But props to you for going, look, I don't own the music. I'm just listening to it. It ain't mine. I didn't make it.
Yeah. I always put that in there in big fat capital letters.
Yeah, you
I do not own the music, Facebook. Get off my back.
So I have noticed lately with the renderings for Wednesday, you call it Women Wednesday now. Is it always been like that, or is this something new?
It's fairly new. I think 2 months ago I started Women Wednesday because a lot of the people that join in were asking for female characters primarily, right? So every time I would end up doing a female character, I was like, okay, well, I'll dedicate one of the days to females, and the other day I can do whatever I want. Like a couple of the recent ones, I did Thanos and Darkseid, but obviously the female characters are more popular for most comic fans, right? Or not even comic fans, like gamer fans and all that stuff. So the female characters are more important. No,
I would say important, but I would say more popular, more sought after. Because even if you think about it, like when you're going after like a toy collector, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, everyone gravitates towards April O'Neil first. Then they kind of gravitate towards the villain, and then they gravitate towards the hero. And it seems to be like that whether you're looking at toy collectors, comic books, movies, cartoons. It gravitates towards the female, the villain, and then the hero for some reason.
Right. Well, first of all, sex appeal is what is huge in this genre, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they're usually first. And then the villains are way more interesting.
Oh God, yeah.
You know, than the heroes, and you know, but the heroes are always super popular as well. So that I think that's why it ends up in that order. So I absolutely 100% agree with you.
My other headset's on. I'm trying to figure out where this slight mumble is coming from, and one of my video games is paused, and it's on my PS4, and I can't figure out where this because my headset's on. I'm like,
Oh wow.
let's just go and mute that completely, please. Because I'm like,
Right, right.
it's one of those things, especially with learning how to edit videos and stuff like that. You're just like, what's that noise? What is that? No, I think there's a lot with the sex appeal, like you're talking about, but I think there's also something about females that are, into stuff like this, like myself. I'll gravitate towards a female character, especially because I grew up in a time where, for the majority, there was always only the one female character in the cartoon.
Right.
I think G.I. Joe was like the exception to the rule because I think they had the four: the Baroness, CoverGirl, Lady Jane, Scarlet. But other than that, you had one female character.
Right.
So you gravitated towards that character.
Most of the cartoons and toys, I collect action figures and stuff. Most of the sets that I have, they have one female. Like Master Universe is my favorite cartoon and toy series. They have one hero female and technically two, but one villain female. So they have a total of 3, right?
Right.
But they have all these guys, and so, you're right. And a lot of those toys back in the day, even if the cartoon had a female character, they didn't produce a figure because boys,
it was very limited.
Well, very, very limited if they did. A lot of boys wouldn't buy the female figures, or the parents wouldn't buy it for their son, whatever.
Right.
So, and collecting wasn't what it is today, right?
Now,
back in the 80s and 90s. So, a lot of the series that I have, there's no way to collect that entire set because they never made a female character, or
right.
If they did, it's so stupidly expensive. You can't afford it.
Which means Ren's not allowed at my house because he will steal, because I have all 3 of those characters originally. Yeah, they're open. Yeah, they're played with, but I have them. You can't have them, Ren. They're mine.
Yeah, I've got. Believe me, I've got all the Master Universe figures.
My mom and dad would get so upset at me when I was little because I guess I already had that collector's mentality when I was little.
Yeah.
So you know how a lot of parents back in our day, when it came time for Christmas, it was clean out the old stuff so you could get the new stuff.
Yeah.
I made a hole in the wall that I could hide my toys and cover it up.
Oh wow.
So they couldn't find my Silverhawks, my Thundercats, my He-Mans, no.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
No. You throw away the Barbie doll, that's cool, but don't you touch these things. Leave these alone. I will destroy my parents over these. You don't understand.
Right. Oh wow. That's great. That is great.
The nerd in me that was like, all right, at 5 years old, Amanda's already collecting toys, hiding stuff.
That is awesome. Yeah, we my brother and I, we actually lost. It's a strange story. We ended up losing a majority of our toys when we were young, and once we got older, I stayed into collecting and stuff, and he went into sports, and so it took me a lot of years to kind of replenish all the stuff that I had and get a lot of the things that I never did have that I wanted when I was a kid, So,
do you ever kill off a character, bury it in the backyard, and then forget where it was? And I'm like,
never.
I did.
I have never buried a character, no.
2 of my masked figures got killed by Cobra Commander, and I buried them, and then I couldn't remember where Cobra Commander buried them.
Oh wow. Yeah, I lost pieces in the backyard, but never intentionally buried them.
I lost he killed in the cold blood. It was Cobra Commander. What did you want? They got a funeral.
That's
I
funny.
remember too, because I remember my Cobra Commander said, "What do you?" Destro asked Cobra Commander what he wanted to do with them. He said, "Let's bury them." Destro's like, "Isn't that a little sentimental?" He's like, "No, I need fertilizer for my plants to grow." And I'm like,
Oh wow.
I'm demented as a kid. Ew.
That's funny. Cobra Commander needed stuff for his garden. He had the perennial.
It was so horrible.
He had the street perennial.
So other than making a bunch of stuff over with renderings and stuff, what else? And moving. What else have you been up
Yeah.
to?
Not
Watching
much.
anything good lately?
Actually, there is an anime. I was at Walmart earlier, and I can't remember the name of this anime, but I want to buy it. Let me see if I can, because I searched it on Amazon, and maybe it's still on my search. But yeah, it looked really cool. It's from the same. I don't know if you watched Kill la Kill.
Kill la Kill. Mm-hmm.
It's from the same animators.
Nice.
So I can't remember the name of it, but it's super. It looks really good. Now, while I was in the store, I went and found the trailer for it, and I guess it's a story about firefighters and things like that. But anime style. Oh man, I can't wait. I'm gonna order on Amazon and have it sent here tomorrow. And it's crazy because since I packed up so much of my stuff, the only things I really have left out are my art stuff.
Fire Force?
No, no, Fire Force is amazing now. I did watch that. Fire Force is freaking amazing. But this one is a film. It's not a series. It's something combo, and I know it's like a weird word and then combo, but I can't wait to see it. I'm excited about that, but yeah.
You have me trying
to find it.
I
don't know.
I don't know. I can't find it. Now you have me. I'm like, well, now I gotta figure out what this is, because I absolutely love and adore anime, and a lot of people don't realize that Ren is going to disappear in the middle of the show because of his Wi-Fi. Well, I guess now's a good time to mention sponsors of AGP while we wait for Ren to come back. Get your butt back here. Anyway, guys, there he is.
Sorry about that.
You and your Wi-Fi.
Yeah. No, I was stupidly. I was trying to freaking find it.
He's like, I don't want to talk to her anymore. Bye. No. I'm really your friends. No. You, like me, because we're around the same age, we were actually introduced to anime not really knowing what it was.
Right.
Because we had things like Voltron, Robotech. You know, these were animes that we didn't realize were what anime was at the time.
Exactly.
And then, of course, then in the 90s, we got introduced to things like Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon. Anime became this thing. Now you have like these amazing shows. I think Attack on Titan revitalized it also recently in the last couple of years. Like everybody got really big into Attack on Titan. Yeah,
Attack on Titan was huge. Like before I even knew what it was, I was seeing the cosplays at the shows. And I remember I went to a show. We had gone to a show in New York Comic Con, and it was like 60 kids outside, and they were all dressed up like the soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, screw it, man. I'm going over there. I said, excuse me, guys. What are you guys dressed as? And it was this little girl. She had to be 14, 15, maybe 16 years old. And she looked at me with the utmost disgust in her face.
Like, how have you?
Yeah, she's like, how dare you?" She was like, "Oh," I was like, "Okay, I'm leaving now. Thanks for letting me know what you guys are cosplaying." And they were all like, the evil stare, and your soul starts dying inside. And you're like, "Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
My bad.
Yeah. So yeah, I ended up we ended up finding out what it was and checking it out, and then I can't watch anime if it's not dubbed, because well, I watch while I'm drawing.
I don't like that.
So if I'm watching and reading, then I lose time on my artwork. So if it's not dubbed, then I can't concentrate.
I get where you're coming from. I prefer it in its originality.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but if you have the time, watching its originality, because you do lose a few things.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, Sailor Moon is one of the greatest examples of, hey, look at all the crap we changed.
Yeah. Dragon Ball Z is the same. I mean, they've taken a lot of things away, especially with the 20-minute screams that Japan does not have, because they actually have other things inside of the show that they don't show in the American versions.
But speaking of, I know you like Dragon Ball Z. You did see the Dragon Ball Z Super movie, right? With Broly?
No. I haven't seen it yet.
Go. Get the hell off this podcast and go.
I'll watch it later.
No,
as a matter of fact, I'll have Mike. I'll probably download it on my Amazon Prime if it's on there.
Oh my god. Vegeta will crack you the hell up.
Yeah.
He has the funniest scene in the entire damn thing. It is great.
That's my guy.
So who's better, Goku or Vegeta?
Vegeta.
That's my boy.
Vegeta, all day. The Prince of all Saiyans.
Prince of all Saiyans. Yes.
Yeah, I've always hated the overpowered main character. Like when they gave you so much with that character, and I like Goku, I really do. But he's probably my least favorite character in the entire series.
He doesn't really have much of an arc.
Yeah, I mean he fights and he dies and he leaves his family, and that's it. That's his whole.
He never kisses his wife.
Yeah, he's a terrible, terrible family guy. So,
did you see that episode where Vegeta goes, "You've never kissed your wife? Kakarot, what's the matter with you?"
Dude is nuts, man. Dude is nuts, man. Yeah, like it's crazy. It's crazy. Like Piccolo takes care of your kid, and you don't even thank him.
Yeah.
You know.
You're always running off on your wife. It's like, it's sad. The guy who came to Earth to blow it up and destroy everything and to kill you becomes the good guy, has a better relationship with his kids and his wife.
Yeah.
You're a bad hero, Goku. You suck.
Matter of fact, both of the guys, because Piccolo originally came to kill everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And he ends up raising his greatest enemy's kid and training him in the ways of martial arts. And for a time, I think Gohan could have been the strongest, but of course, Chi-Chi made him study.
That was funny. When they get to the Boo series, and Vegeta's like, "Your son's weaker than when he fought Cell. What's the matter with your kid, man?"
that dude's raising a baby. That dude said, "Screw it, I gotta go study."
It was one of the funniest things. It's like just There's no way. I get why people will pick Goku, but these are the same people who probably always pick Superman or Captain America, in my opinion, the good old boy. The only difference is Goku is slightly flawed because the only thing he ever focuses on is more power, which Vegeta does focus on that, but he does put his family first, unlike Goku.
Right, absolutely. He's like you said, his story arc from the beginning to where he is now, probably one of the top 5 story arcs for a character in any anime. You know?
Oh yeah.
Just, I mean, without a doubt. I mean, there's people who will obviously have their favorites or whatever, but top 5, 100% for any list. Yeah. It's just ridiculous.
And you can always, everybody always has their own taste. And I think that's one of the things that I like about anime is because the creators can really express a lot more and they really develop their characters. I mean, I'm not saying like cartoons made everywhere don't do that. Cartoons have gotten a lot more developed and a lot more character based over the years from when we were kids. Okay, you good guy, you bad guy, you get blue lasers, you get red lasers, shoot.
Right. Don't hit each other. Yeah.
That's the plot. You can shoot the robot. It's okay.
Yeah.
But other than that's like our whole plot. It you know, it's kind of nice to see that cartoons have developed the way that they have. Because I know you grew up the same time as I did. I got so sick and tired of, okay, so we have a female character. So there's 5 characters. One's a female, and the bad guy's a male, and the bad guy male is in love with the female character, so he's going to constantly try to kidnap her in every episode. What?
Right.
Really?
Right. Your female hero becomes the damsel every 2 weeks. You know, it's like, come on, man.
It's like,
you can't keep capturing her.
I'm going to capture you, and you're going to marry me. This doesn't work. Right. No.
Right. Voltron was the worst for that. Like, that was their entire plot. That was their entire series. The bad guy's in love with the
chasing Laura. Oh my god, are you serious?
Exactly.
Stop. Just stop. Oh my god.
His dad was telling him, cut that out, man. Come on, we got to do something else.
I mean, it got to the point where he kidnaps her cousin because she looks like her. Like, well, fine, I'll take this.
Right.
Dude.
Right.
Rich prince. Just buy something and use it for something. You seriously need to let go of something. Just
that dude was one track minded. He knew what he wanted.
It's funny because then it you know, in today's society, oh my god, that would not be allowed. And it's so funny to look back because like I didn't watch soap operas as a kid, but there was one that always played at the babysitter that I had, Days of Our Lives. And when I started watching this and going, this is the same plot point. Stefano Demira is constantly kidnapping Marlena, and what the hell?
Yeah.
So like that's our whole entire society. Got it. Yeah. Can I be male now?
Right. Hey, if you're a lady, you were looking forward to getting kidnapped by some dude that didn't like you.
Ladies, if you would like to get married, get yourself a villain. He will kidnap you and force you to marry him. Yay!
Oh yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and walk outside. There's somebody waiting to bop you upside the head and kidnap you. You're gonna wake up married.
The women that are getting old and it'll be like the crazy cat ladies. They have the sign up going, "Please kidnap me. I need marriage."
Right. Like, where are these villains at? Are they still around? Like some old dude. Like, yeah.
It's just it was so crazy. And it's funny because nowadays, like I said, that would not be accepted. Absolutely not.
Immediately taken off the air.
Yeah, which and the only reason why this comes up is because some idiot recommended this movie to me that's on Netflix called 365 Days. Okay. Have you seen it or heard of it?
No.
Here's the premise. Mafia guy sees woman get shot. 5 years later, finds her again, kidnaps her, gives her 365 days to fall in love with him. His The reason she falls in love with him is because he ties her to a bed and makes him makes her watch him get oral, touches her when not asked to be, and then saves her from drowning. You know, those are the three things every woman looks for in a man.
What?
I am not kidding.
What?
Kidnaps her on her birthday.
On her birthday?
Yes, from her friends and her family. And he's like, and it's just like, huh? This thing glorifies sex trafficking and rape, and no. Hey, why would anybody suggest this to me? Which obviously I'm not going to tell the person's name. And I re-messaged him. I'm like, you really need to get your priorities straight. But two, A, the movie's boring as hell, and B, it makes no damn sense. It's like, no.
Is it a foreign film?
I'm guessing it is, because half of it's in Polish, half of it's in Italian, and part of it's okay. So a third's in Polish, a third's in Italian, and a third's in English.
Yeah, I think I saw the trailer on Netflix. The girl is asking two guys to help her, and they end up being the guys' bodyguards.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of stopped really paying attention to the movie at a point. It is a 2020 Polish erotic romantic drama. There's nothing erotic about it, and there's definitely nothing romantic about it.
Wow, that's crazy. That's freaking crazy.
No.
Well, yeah, I'll tell you what.
So
there must be a genre for it, because I've never understood the what is that series?
50 Shades of Grey.
That 50 Shades of Grey thing. I've never understood having that premise. Like I saw the trailer and I was like, well, yeah, that's not for me. It doesn't make sense, but I know it's not catered to me, right?
Okay.
It's not catered to guys, but it doesn't make sense that it's catered to women. Like, it's S&M, right? The guy ties her up against her will, right?
Okay, so here's the thing. We're gonna go there, people. So there are people that are into S&M.
Absolutely.
A lot of women, especially a lot of women with power, sometimes actually like to come down a notch and be somewhat dominated. It's just that other feeling, you know, when you're always on top, you're always the number one on everything that you do. There's something about it, just like there's a reverse, and men do it too. So there is a thing for it. The biggest problem I have with the 50 Shades of Grey is the writing sucks. She's too damn whiny. He doesn't sound right. There's no chemistry between the two actors, and I'm just like, you know, I could watch an S&M film. I could watch somebody going, I'd like to try this out.
Yeah.
That could be interesting. And then they're going, oh, no, touchy. No, that's exit. Get out of there. No. Or something like that. You know, something. Yeah. But, no. Those movies, I'm sorry. I went into those movies going, cool, this gets to be rated NC-17, right? No, it's rated R. Okay, this movie sucks. There's free porn on the internet. I'm just gonna go back to that.
Exactly. Like, what? Okay, why make a storyline to it? You know.
And here's the thing: is again, the Shades of 50 Grays is supposed to be a fanfic based off of the Twilight Saga, which
is it?
Yes, and I hated Twilight.
Oh, Twilight was the worst.
I know people for some reason liked it. I don't know why. It made no sense to me. I'm sorry. Bella was just, Edward is, Jacob's the only one halfway decent, but he's so obsessed. It's like, okay, can the three of you just die? Someone stake him. Someone shoot him with a silver bullet. Someone just put her out of her damn misery. Right.
Yeah, as soon as he twinkled, I was out.
Yeah. You know, if it was something, but there's just something about trying to make my vampire twinkle like some Gem in the Holograms 1980s fingernail polish that doesn't bode well with me.
Yeah. Like what was the purpose of that? I just didn't get it. So I'm a huge vampire fan. So the twinkle was, I was done with that part. Like,
Yeah. If you really want my opinion, it didn't make him any sexy. It really didn't. It made him like, can I chisel that and sell it? Does that work? No? Just wondering. You know.
Can't do anything with it.
Honey, I got you this new vampire diamond ring. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Thank you. I love it. Because don't get me wrong. Again.
It only twinkles in the sun.
Honey, it's sparkle. Honey, we're in quarantine. What do you want from me? No. I have no problem with trying to make vampires sexy, but what makes vampires sexy is their being so soothed and suave. You know, for Bram Stoker's Dracula is a really great example. I don't find who played him in that movie. Crap, help. It's right here. Gary Oldman. I do not find Gary Oldman attractive by any means. But his Dracula was very attractive because he was smooth, calm, suave, sophisticated, nicely dressed. Right. Sorry, that's a plus. Nicely dressed is always a plus. So, there's ways to make a vampire sexy other than making them sparkle. Like you went.
Yeah.
Can we get more glitter in here, please?
The sexiest vampire ever is Nosferatu, in my opinion. No? Did your audio go out?
No.
No? Nosferatu with the.
Oh, I know who Nosferatu is. Yes, and
he's got the bald head and the.
I don't do bald heads.
What? Bald head in the ears? Oh, what are you talking? Nah. That guy is a lady killer.
I need hair. What? Just enough to grab onto.
Just enough to grab onto. Telling you, Nosferatu's a hot dude.
He's a little on the skinny side for me, all right?
Yeah, he's kind of bony, but you know, he's pretty strong, I think.
Yeah, but I'm still a big girl. I need a little bit of cushion with my cushion. I don't feel like cutting myself on anything. Ow.
Oh man, yeah, stab your hips up.
Someone's gonna watch this and go, oh my god, yeah, that's the reason why my channel is for mature audiences only, for a very particular reason.
Oh yeah.
Because somebody asked, they're like, so how proper do I have to be? I was like, this is for mature audiences only. Holy shit! Well, see, there you go.
Yeah. You know, I've been keeping my language down for you. I didn't know.
No. One of the reasons why I do mature audiences is because I like people being themselves.
Right.
You know, I don't like trying to do this whole fake persona. There's so much in this world of people being fake, not being who they are, and you know as well as I know, not only can your work attract people, but who you are as a person can attract people. I know people who will buy stuff from somebody just because they like them as a person.
Right. And that's the best kind of buy. I mean, when you have a story behind whatever it is you purchase from somebody or the relationship that you have with someone, it's so much better when you have a cool person that you're interacting with, right?
Right.
And I 100% agree. Like it's better that way, you know.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah. When they're real and they're 100%.
By the way, so I've been dying to tell you this. So back when we did the Gym City thing, thank you for that. We're not
Hey,
going to talk about it, but remember the incident.
you're more than welcome. You're
I
more than welcome.
I
You're
really,
more than
because
welcome.
like you know me, my job is to always protect you guys, and it was really nice that you and Mike stood up for me, and I wanted to thank you.
Absolutely. Not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. We'll do it any other time too. So
Oh, I know. You
yeah.
guys are my boys. I'm extremely lucky to have amazing people like you and Mike and Victor in my life. Great friends who supported me and have helped me and given me ideas and thoughts on how to grow and continue to do what I'm doing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If all of us can't grow, what's the point of doing it?
Speaking of, I need your help. For over a
Okay.
year, I've been trying to get Victor on this damn show. Help me get him on this damn show.
I'll inbox him right now.
Feel like I had so
I'll
much fun.
inbox
You
him
better
right
do
now.
her show. I told him you were on, but I guess he's busy. I invited him to come mess with you.
It's Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
He shouldn't be. I don't know, because I know Tuesdays he's super busy, but
Right,
you're busy on Tuesdays as well. So
right. I reformatted everything. I'm trying to introduce everybody to the crew that I play games with that they're going to meet at shows that handle tables and are at the panels and stuff. So I
yeah,
kind of dedicated that Tuesday to meeting the AGP crew. And then that leaves Wednesday through Mondays open to have creators on. So you guys also get to be and have a voice on the show, and people get to
yeah,
see you guys as well. So I don't abandon what I started as, but I
right,
still continue to grow into other formats and other
absolutely.
projects. Because I ain't leaving you guys behind. Once everybody realizes how fabulous I am and I become rich and famous, I'll bring you all with me. And then y'all could be
Perfect,
sponsors.
perfect. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me.
All right, so we're almost at the 1 hour mark. Is there anything else that you've been doing or want to talk about?
Um, I am actually about to push on my Kickstarter that I'll be doing soon on my art book. It will have a lot of the renderings. It will have a lot of my old art. I found some stuff from when I was really young. I want to have a good compendium for my first renderings with Ren art book, and that will be hopefully ready here in the next month or so once I get situated. And yeah, and then after that, I'll be working on my first self-produced alone comic, Roughhouse, which was really co-created by Victor, but I will be writing and absolutely doing the artwork on that. And so,
Absolutely, that's awesome. Because I mean, I know,
yeah,
which I guess we really didn't mention it. You know, you are a comic creator. You've worked with Victor on things like The Samaritan, which is a fantastic comic, and your
thank you,
illustrations in there are just to die for.
thank
Um,
you.
One of the things that you and Victor work really well, because you can look at your drawings and know exactly what Victor was thinking,
Yeah, yeah.
and even
It's crazy. People forget that I'm a comic artist because I do so many, pinups and portraits,
I
or
didn't.
whatever.
We just hadn't. We never got to it
Yeah,
because you and I can chat forever.
yeah.
But yeah,
It's crazy. Yeah,
but yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, it's with Vantage In-House, and it's called The Samaritan. It's an amazing comic. It kind of reminds you a little bit of like it is a superhero comic, but
yeah,
the fact that it really does take you into a world that I would never know. You know, I didn't grow up in cities like that, or in,
yeah,
you know, it's about an African American superhero and him really helping to clean up the streets, and
right.
the way that you and Victor, there's drugs and things like that,
Yeah.
and but
It's a
it's
gritty story. I mean,
it really is.
it
It's a
and the first
superhero
issue.
noir story in
Yeah,
a way.
the first episode, the last page pissed me off so bad when Victor sent me the script. I think at the time that we did it, my son was a couple of years old. And for anybody that ends up reading it, the reason that last page looks the way it does is because I channeled myself in that character. You know what I mean? So all of my army training and all of the anger and frustration about what he wrote pushed that issue, and then it just got better from there with the other issues. So my favorite character is still Yucky. That guy is amazing. Victor hates because he gave him a name, and I refuse to remember Yucky's name. Because Yucky is Yucky.
No, I totally get it.
Yeah.
And just because Amanda can.
There it is. There it is.
That is the front cover of the very first issue. I have it. It's over in there somewhere in my comic collection, but I do have it. It's an amazing comic. Very, very well written by Victor, very well drawn by you. I actually have a few of the comics that you have done, because I have some of the stuff from Dustin Carson that you did too.
Yeah. I did a couple of pieces for him as well. Yeah.
But no, Ren is an amazing artist. I actually have a Vegeta piece from him. One of the a lot of people don't realize this, but yeah, like we said, I'm a huge fan of Vegeta, and when you gave me that piece, I think I have that, and I have a shredder that you did for me, and I'm just like, bye, bye. But no, it's amazing what you do, and I think a lot of it does have to do with your personality, because you can see a lot of your emotion in the way that you draw.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I want to get to the point where I can actually show myself, do the split screen thing on Facebook, and show the piece and me drawing at the same time. I know there's a way. I believe there's a way, but again, my digital illiteracy is kicking my hind part. So
then when we end this, don't leave, and I'll show you a free way to do it.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
But on that note, hey guys, Ren, where can they find you online?
Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. Just search my name, Ren McKinzie. You got to spell it right, and you'll find me.
If you look, I got you covered. So here's his main page over on Facebook. Yep, this is his art page over on Facebook. Yep. Here is his Twitter account.
Yep.
Here is his Instagram, which is the only one different. You're looking for writing artist.
Yeah, writing artist.
Mr. Motorcycle Man here. And if you're actually interested in looking at some of his art that's already up for sale, you can go check him out over at renmckenzie.square.site. A lot of his prints are up over there. Check them out. And of course, if there's something that you're looking for a commission, like you said, reach out to him over on Facebook. Make sure that you watch his renderings every Wednesday and every Friday. They start at what, 8?
8 or 9, depending. I usually post prior about what time I'm going to go on, and 8 or 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and we'll have some fun. You'll get to hear me sing a little bit. It's terrible.
I'll sing with you then, because mine's not much better. But Ren, thank you so much for spending time with me. I really do miss you.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I miss you as well.
Colton says his art is amazing. I'm trying to pick only 4 prints.
Is that what he's waiting on?
Yes, that's what she's like. How do I pick only 4?
Right.
And of course, thanks to everybody who was chatting with us over here. To everybody who was watching, we greatly appreciate it. And don't forget, you can follow and or subscribe to us right here on the Twitch channel. Right now, we actually have our emotes up and running, and we're working on our badges, and you can already start cheering. So thanks everybody for your support. Thank you, Ren, for joining us, and we will see everybody on the next episode.